team effort to get it going. You did most of it. I'm just glad we got it figured out.
Well, then I learned something too. So
Nice.
next time.
Nice with this little scoreboard too. Nice. Check 1, check 2, Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Let's run a test of our ads.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way?
Dub. All right, ads are working. Check 1, check 2. We are live from David Storyfield. Game 2 of the Black Bears and Drifter series continues. David Storyfield will be going live. First pitch at 6:35. Come hang out for some West Coast League baseball. Hey.
Our annual post-game fireworks show will be here before you know it. Join us on Saturday, July 20th, for a nighttime spectacular like no other. It's one of our biggest nights of the year, and tickets will go fast. Don't miss out on our amazing show presented by Pacific Tech Construction and Western Fabrication. Get your tickets today at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe
Welcome to Black Bears Live. I'm your host, Jack Connolly, and we're getting ready for Game 2 of the Black Bears series with the Springfield Drifters. The Black Bears trailed the season series 4-0. Springfield locked it up last night, but still a lot to play for. The Black Bears can find a way to win tonight and tomorrow. They will work their way back to 500 and a chance to get ahead of 500 for the first time this season on Tuesday when they travel to face the Yakima Valley Pippins. We're excited. First pitch is around the corner. After the anthem, I'll be back with the call. You heard our public address announcer. The Black Bears are ready. These fans are ready, and it is time for Game 2 between the Drifters and the Black Bears. Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Connolly, and I welcome you in to David Story Field in Longview, Washington. The Black Bears fell in this series opener 5-1, but in reality, it was the Kedron Kinsey show. The Drifters' third baseman last night in the 9-hole had 4 RBIs, 2 two-run doubles to left field and to right field in the 7th and the 9th innings to put the Drifters ahead 5-1. The Black Bears had their opportunities, though, stranding the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th inning. But at the time, the Black Bears were trailing 3-1. Then in the top of the 9th inning, the gut punch was the latter 2-run double to left center field from Kinsey, driving in DeAngelis and Miller. But on the mound to try and get Game 2 and salvage this series is Colin Caicedo. Caicedo, the rising sophomore out of Loyola Marymount University from Torrance, California. He's coming off his best start of the summer. Caicedo went 5 innings, gave up 1 run, no hit the Pippins last Saturday. In 19 batters faced, he had some issues with walks, gave up walks early in his outing, 2 back-to-back walks to open up the game, but settled down and had full control of the Pippin lineup. Let's take a look at the lineup he'll be facing. Leading off, playing center field is Gage Bruce, Eli Kennel hitting second, Dane Woodcook, the leader in batting average and hits for the Drifters. He's in the 3-hole, and the cleanup spot is Andrew Ghana, Garrett Cooper in left field, Cooper Jones doing the catching, Cooper Mullins at second base, Andy Miller the shortstop, and Elijah Maris the lineup for interim head coach Rocco Ferrari. Rocco Ferrari taking over this weekend for Alan Embry. The Big Gas, the ML known throughout his MLB career, had a prior commitment. He's not able to be with the team this weekend. Ferrari led this team to a win. And an awkward swing from Gage Bruce. There is strike one. First pitch early at 6:33 Pacific time. Bruce played center field last night. A little looper to second base. Did Grady catch it on the fly? Apparently no, but he makes the play and throws over to first base. Bruce grounding out to short, one away in the top of the first inning. That brings up Eli Kennel. Kennel stepping in with one out. Kennel playing right field tonight. One pitch, one out. Nice start for Caicedo. Caicedo missing downstairs for ball one. Kennel out of Washington State from Monmouth, Oregon. The 1-0 pitch to Kennel. Low again for ball two. Kennel's in 226 on the summer and 15 games played. Did not play last night. He went 0 for 3 in his last game earlier this week in the 9-3 loss to Walla Walla. The 2-0 is swung on and fouled off into the net above the left side bleachers. J.J. Kennett behind the plate in the outfield, going from left to right, Shea Bowen, Dylan Schlegel, and Jaron Navarez. 2-1 to Kennel. The pitch from Caicedo's inside for ball three. The Black Bears infield looks like this. Playing third base is Ren Cecil, Jonathan Mendez at shortstop, Keaton Grady at second base, and Will Anderson at first. 3-1, the count to Kennel. Here's Caicedo's pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. Diving stop. Grady to his feet. Over to first. In time. What a play from Grady. Taking a hit away from Kennel. 2 down in the top of the first inning. Great defense from Grady in the early goings. Making a play off the short hop and diving. Getting dirty. And robbing Kennel of a base knock. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Nobody on for Dane Woodcook. Swinging and tipping the first pitch into the glove of Kennett. 0-1 to Woodcook. Woodcook has been a star in the early goings of this West Coast League season. The 0-1 slider, missing away, evening up the count at 1-1. Woodcook leading the team in batting average. .382 is at the top of the West Coast League standings. He swings and misses. He's down in the count 1-2. Also leads the Drifters in hits with 26 on the summer. 1-2 to Woodcook. Woodcook from New Mexico State. The fastball missing outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Andrew Ghana. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on in the top of the first inning. Caicedo kicks, deals, swings, missing. Woodcook, 1-2-3, top of the first inning. Some nice defense. And finishing the inning with a strikeout. The Black Bears coming to the plate for the first time when we come back.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace, health, and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Wednesday, March 10th is Pepsi night. You won't want to miss out.
Let's take a look at the lineup for your Black Bears. Leading off, playing center field is Dylan Schlegel at a Dallas Baptist. His teammate Keaton Grady right behind him in the 2-hole playing second base. Jonathan Mendez, the 3-hole playing shortstop from UC Santa Barbara. Jay Bowens in left field from Lubbock Christian. Andy Allenson is the DH tonight from Park University Gilbert. Jaron Navarez is currently looking for a home. He just finished up 2 seasons at Iowa Western Community College, followed by the third baseman and Western Oregon commit Ren Cecil, Will Anderson out of Olani College down in California, and J.J. Kennett, the Baylor commit. That fills out the lineup card for Black Bears head coach Kelly Stinnett. The Black Bears have dropped the first 4 games of the summer to Springfield. The Drifters have had the Black Bears number so far, finding ways to win. Blowouts, close games, come from behind fashion. It hasn't mattered for Springfield. On the mound for the Drifters, trying to lock up the road portion of the series for the Drifters, is Caden Starr. Caden Starr, the redshirt freshman out of the University of Portland. 6'1", 190-pound righty from Eugene, Oregon. Making his second start against the Black Bears. Caden Starr's last outing against the Black Bears was a win in the series opener 2 weeks ago yesterday. He went 5 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, and struck out 3 in Springfield's 9-5 win over Cowlitz. So the first pitch is inside to Dylan Schlegel for ball 1. Dylan Schlegel did not play last night. Schlegel was drafted out of high school last year. The 1-0 is inside for ball 2. 2-0 to Schlegel. Schlegel was drafted in the 17th round by the Red Sox. The 2-0, inside again, up and in. 3-0 now. Schlegel from Mansfield, Texas. The 3-0. Called strike 1. Not letting him get to first base that easy. Schlegel's in 286 on the year in 12 games so far. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Let's take a look at the lineup for Springfield. Doing the catching is Cooper Jones. In the outfield, from left to right, Garrett Cooper, Gage Bruce, and Eli Kennel. The 3-2 from Starr is sprayed into right field. Kennel drifting back, making the catch for the first out of the top of the first inning. 1 away here in the home half of the first for Keaton Grady.
Keaton Grady.
Grady playing third base tonight. Or playing second base tonight, excuse me. Had a pair of nice plays in the top half of this inning. He takes 1-0, up and away. Keegan Grady, one of a handful of teammates to Dylan Schlegel. I believe 4 DBU Patriots on this Black Bears roster in 2024. A ball and a strike to Grady. Grady played in 21 games this past season for DBU. The Patriots made their 10th consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament. The 1-1 bounced on the ground to second. Mullins fires over to first, 2 down. That brings up the shortstop, Jonathan Mendez.
The shortstop, number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
Mendez at a UC Santa Barbara. Mendez joined the team a week ago. Last Saturday, joined the team with A.J. Crodel. The first pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1 to Mendez. Mendez got off to a nice start. 1 for 2 with 3 walks in his Black Bears debut. The 0-1 from Starr. Inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's been a rough going for Mendez since his debut. The 1-1. Lunged out. Bounced to second. Miller throws over to first. Both teams go down scoreless in the first inning. We're going to the second between the Drifters and the Black Bears.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Top of the second inning. No score between Springfield and Cowlitz. Andrew Ghana leads off the top of the second for the Drifters. He's followed by Garrett Cooper and Cooper Jones. Colin Caicedo worked a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. The Black Bears have lost this season series already. Springfield locked that up last night with a 5-1 win. The Drifters swept the Black Bears in Springfield 2 weeks ago. But the Black Bears have turned a corner. Winners of 6 of their last 10 games. They were within a game of reaching the 500 mark. The Drifters sent them back, but still a chance if they can win both of these games tonight and tomorrow. The Black Bears can finish the week at 500. The Black Bears come to tonight's game with a 10-12 record. Meanwhile, the Drifters are 11-14 on the year. The 0-1 from Caicedo is low for ball 1. Ghana went 1 for 3 last night. Ghana, the junior, just finished up his junior year at Cal State Northridge. He's down in the count, 1-2. Ghana, a two-way player, went the JUCO route, began his college career at San Diego Mesa. The breaking ball outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The two-way player has made 1 pitching appearance on the year. He has a good take on 2-2 outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ghana. Full count to Ghana, nobody out in the top of the second inning. The pitch from Caicedo is lifted into right field. Everybody's there. Navarez makes the catch in front of Anderson. That's a lot easier play. The pop-up deep in foul territory with the second baseman, first baseman, and right fielder coming on. It's easier for the outfielder to run in straight and momentum than for the first baseman and second baseman, Grady and Anderson in this case, to retreat. Ghana sat down, 1 out for Garrett Cooper. Fouling off the first pitch, a hot shot to the bleachers on the third base side. We heard that nailing off the lumber all the way over here. Our booth is located right behind home plate. 0-1 to Cooper. Evening up the count. A ball and a strike. Our public address announcer, Ben, said in his intro, to the fans. Tonight is a very northwest night. Cloudy, not too cold as this one is flared to third base. Cecil's there. 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting for Springfield, the catcher, number 15, Cooper Jones.
I was saying, a very northwest night. Temperatures in the 60s. We may see a little bit of rain. It is in the forecast. It's supposed to come and go. We should get the game in tonight. 0-1 to Cooper Jones. Jones is the catcher tonight for Springfield. And he's down in the count 0-2. Oh, and 2 to Jones. Jones from Pashington, Washington, and out of Washington State. He watches the 0-2. Go roll outside for ball 1. Jones did not play this past season for the Cougars. He attended Richland High School and was a 4-year letter winner. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Cooper strikes out. Another 1-2-3 frame for Caicedo. And 4, 5, 6. Bowen, Allenson, and Navarez due up for the Black Bears in the bottom of the second inning.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Bottom of the second inning, no score between the Drifters and the Black Bears. Shea Bowen leads off for Cowlitz in the home half of the second inning. Glad for you to join us. The Black Bears dropped the series opener last night, 5-1. We're just getting started with all the fun this summer. The Black Bears are 22 games into this journey in the 2024 season. The Black Bears started 0-4. They've been working up throughout the month of June, but it's happened. I talked to Kelly Stinnett earlier this year. He said he wasn't worried at all about the 0-4 start. He said they started 1-5 last year and turned that rough early goings into a playoff appearance. And then the year before, Stinnett started 0-5 when he was leading the Edmonton Riverhawks. Shea Bowen stepping in. Caden Starr is ready. The first pitch to Bowen is a breaking ball, missing outside for ball 1. Bowen hit 275 on the summer. Bowen started in last night's game. He went 0 for 4. The 1-0 is low for ball 2. What a year Bowen had this past season for the Chaparrals. 338 batting average, 966 OPS, 9 bombs, 41 RBIs, 70 hits. Top 10 in the Lone Star Conference in walks, stolen bases, ABs, and strikeouts. Just a brilliant season for Bowen in Lubbock this year, and he draws an at-bat, draws a walk in his first plate appearance. Bowen's aboard with nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. And that brings up Andy Allenson. Allenson, the big left-handed hitter, takes strike 1 on the curveball. Allenson from Lancaster, California, plays for Black Bears head coach at Park University Gilbert. Going into his senior year of eligibility. Bowen diving back safely. A ball and a strike to Allenson. Allenson, redshirt the 2021 season. Transferred after the 2022 year from Cal State Bakersfield. Bowen takes off the sweeping tag. Can't get him. And a stolen base for Bowen. Fourth stolen base at 2024 for Shea. And the Black Bears can get something going in this bottom of the second inning. Bowen takes his lead. Rolling over, bouncing it foul. 1-2 to Allenson. Allenson is rotated between catcher and first base. We've seen him placed into the DH role like he is tonight as well. No score in the bottom of the second inning. The Black Bears have their first base runner. Bowen led off this inning with the walk. The 1-2. Back up the middle, skipping off the mound. Nice stop. Miller spinning, throwing over to first. Nice play. Miller playing it perfectly off the hop. It took a high skip off of the mound. Credit to the shortstop making the play. And for now, keeping a run off the board. That'll work, though. Essentially a sacrifice for Allenson. A runner on third and one out for Navarez. Popping the first pitch he sees. Shallow left field. Drifting over to make the catch is Miller. And that is nowhere near deep enough to bring in Bowen. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Navarez pops out to short. Now here's Ren Cecil. First pitch is low to Cecil for ball 1. Cecil did not travel with the team this past week to Corvallis. He went 1 for 3 with a 2-run double in his last game a week ago against Yakima Valley. 2-0 to Cecil. Cecil on his way to Western Oregon next year. He went the JUCO route out of high school, plays junior college ball right here at David Story Field with Lower Columbia. Back up the middle. Will this get through? Miller scoops it up again. Throws on the run. An entire inning fielded and cleaned up by Andy Miller. Nice play to keep the Black Bears off the board, and Cowlitz strands a runner at third base. We're going to the third. Cowlitz and Springfield are still scoreless.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Let's take a look at the West Coast League South Division standings. Lead in the South is Corvallis. They have a 3.5 game lead over the Pickles. The Knights with a 19-5 record so far. The Pickles holding that second place spot with a 15-8 record, followed by Bend at 13-11. Yakima Valley with a 12-13 record, and then the Black Bears, are behind Ridgefield. Ridgefield comes in at 10-11. The Black Bears are 10-12. While Springfield towards the bottom in 7th place of 8 teams in the South Division at 11 and 14, and Walla Walla in the bottom at 9 and 15. The 1-2 spots in the North are Wenatchee and Bellingham. The Apple Sox are 17 and 8, and the Bells are 16 and 9. Just about halfway through the first half of the West Coast League season. Cooper Mullins, the second baseman, leads off for the Drifters in the top of the 3rd inning. The All-Star game back on after a 5-year hiatus. Colin Caicedo on the mound. Tipped foul. 0-1. That All-Star game will be on July 17th at Joe Martin Stadium up in Bellingham. The 0-1 missing away. A ball and a strike to Mullins. Caicedo fresh off his best start of the summer. Through 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and no-hit the Pippins last weekend. 1-2 to Mullins. Mullins, the Eugene native, a Michigan Wolverine. Back for his 2nd season in Springfield. The 1-2, swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout for Caicedo. 1 away in the top of the 3rd inning. That brings up the shortstop, Andy Miller. Miller made a trio of nice plays in the top half, or the bottom of the 2nd inning. The last half inning. Technically speaking, Miller out of Lane Community College from Beaverton, Oregon. The first pitch, skimmed foul. 0-1 to Miller. Miller spent his freshman year at Seattle and transferred to Lane Community College in Oregon. He converted to a pitcher during his freshman year, but wanted to continue to be a two-way player and was not going to have that opportunity at Seattle. Miller's down in the count, 0-2. And a good, nice to see Miller stick with it. He won a 2024 NWAC Infield Gold Glove. His first season down at Lane, he strikes out on 3 pitches. Back-to-back Ks to open up the top of the 3rd for Caicedo. Caicedo is 4 on the night, 2 down in the top of the 3rd. That brings up Elijah Maris. First pitch is a fastball up and in. Caicedo making the signal, my bad, patting his chest. 1-0 to Maris. Maris did not play in last night's game. 1-1. Or did not start last night's game, rather. Made a pinch hit appearance late in the ball game, swinging and missing. 1-2 to Maris. Maris from Linfield University. Caicedo ahead in the count, 1-2. Outside, he can't get the fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Maris. Maris, the 9-hole hitter for this Drifters lineup. The leadoff man, Gage Bruce, is on deck. The 2-2. Defensive swing fouled off. Maris hitting 196, making his 20th start this season, or 20th appearance. The 2-2. Low for ball 3. Three and 2 to Maris. The payoff pitch, low for ball 4, and there is the first base runner of the game for Springfield. A hard-earned walk from Maris. Turns the lineup back over. Here is Gage Bruce. Bruce stepping in for the 2nd time with a runner on and 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning. Caicedo out of the stretch. Low, getting away from Kennett, not far. Making sure Maris stays put at first base. 1-0 to Bruce. The Portland Pilot is 0 for 1 with a ground out to second tonight. No score in the top of the third inning between the Drifters and the Black Bears. Colin Caicedo trying to get through his third inning of work. Getting the strike in the lower outside corner. One and one to Bruce. The runner goes. Kennett fires from his knees. A wide throw. Ricochets off Maris. Redirecting Mendez. Rolling just barely into the outfield. Maris still second. And now the Drifters with a runner in scoring position. And now a base hit could get Springfield on the board. 2-1 to Bruce. Caicedo's 2-1 pitch is fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maris is at second base. Bruce is at the plate. Caicedo struck out the first 2 hitters he faced this inning. He steps off the mound. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A solid crowd, but a quiet crowd here at David Story Field. A focused crowd. Fouled out of play again by Bruce. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 away in the top of the third inning, and a runner at second for Springfield. The 2-2. Curveball, called strike 3. Caicedo strikes out the side in the top of the third inning and works around a 2-out walk. Going into the home half of the third, no score between the Black Bears and the Drifters.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Welcome back to David Story Field. No score in the bottom of the third inning as the Black Bears come to the plate. Will Anderson of Olani College gets things going for Cowlitz. Anderson, Kennett, and Dylan Schlegel due up in this bottom of the third inning. Anderson lifting the first pitch high in the air, the edge of the infield. Miller drifting over to his left at the last second, but making the catch. 1 down in the bottom of the third. Make that 5 straight outs recorded by the shortstop. It's been a busy day so far for Miller. 1 down for Kennett. And the home plate umpire, Anthony Artini, motioning to the pitcher. Popped up again. Right side, charging his Woodcook in front of the dugout. Lifting over, his glove over, but he can't make the catch. 0-1. And Ken and the Black Bears get a gift. It would have been a tough play. It would have been a tough play 4 wood cooked. 2 secure, but it's 0-1. Star's breaking ball is tapped fair, fielded by Star, and the out is recorded. Kennett can't believe it. It was a close play, fielded on the line by Maris, but the call was fair, officially ruled fair. An unfortunate turn of events for the Black Bears. Now a pop-up and a ground out to third. 2 outs for Dylan Schlegel. Star's first pitch to Schlegel is a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Schlegel's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. The 1-0 is fouled out of play. Schlegel, since his 3 for 4 night with 5 RBIs in Portland on June 19th, his average has gone down from 417 to 286. He watches ball 2, another breaking ball missing low. Schlegel trying to get going again. It could be a real boost to this Black Bears lineup. The fastball sails in high. 3 balls and a strike to Schlegel. 2 out and nobody on in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The curveball catches the bottom part of the zone for strike 2. It's a full count to Schlegel. Schlegel, the leadoff hitter for the Black Bears. On deck is Keaton Grady. The 3-2, called strike 3. Schlegel's run up on the curve. And a 1-2-3, bottom of the 3rd inning. A pitcher's duel brewing early here in Cowlitz. Caden Starr for Springfield and Colin Caicedo for Cowlitz. Both pitchers are locked in early.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Black Bears Baseball is presented by Bud Clary Auto Group. A great selection and low prices. Bud Clary is your local partner when finding a new or certified pre-owned vehicle. Start shopping for your next car, truck, or SUV on Commerce Ave or 707th Ave in Longview, Washington, or go to budclary.com. And by Bob's Sporting Goods. Bob's is the proud sponsor of the Black Bears Party Deck and has been serving our community since 1947. Before your next adventure or for local knowledge and 50,000 square feet of shopping, head to Bob's at 1111 Hudson Street in Longview, Washington, or go to bobsmerch.com. Still scoreless between the Drifters and the Black Bears as we enter the top of the 4th inning. Let's take a look at both starting pitchers grooving early on. Neither Starr for Springfield or Caicedo for the Black Bears has given up a hit so far. The Black Bears, Caicedo has the edge in the strikeout department. Caicedo with 5 strikeouts so far, opposed to Starr's 1. His strikeout came for the last out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 0-1 to Eli Kennel. Both of these teams at the end of their work week. The Black Bears playing their 6th game of the week tonight. They played 4 in Corvallis earlier this week. They started the series last night, and they'll finish it tomorrow afternoon. 0-2 to Kennel. Caicedo looking in. The 0-2. Good take of the curveball from Kennel. 1-2 to the Washington State Cougar. 1-2 from Caicedo is lifted to the left side in foul territory. Drifting over to make the catch is Cecil. One away in the top of the 4th inning.
Coming for the Drifters, the first baseman, number 12, Dane Woodcook.
And here is Dane Woodcook. Woodcook from Eugene, Oregon, alum of Willamette High School. The first pitch is taken for strike 1. Woodcook struck out swinging in the top of the 1st inning. The 0-1 from Caicedo is fouled off. Nothing in 2. The home plate umpire wants more balls from the Black Bears bat kid. A cool gray night in Longview, Washington. I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, rain is potentially in the forecast. We could get a little bit of it, but nothing major. But Woodcook goes down looking and strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. Mark it up, 6 Ks for Caicedo.
Andrew Ghana.
And that brings up Andrew Ghana. With those 6 strikeouts, Caicedo has topped his previous season high of 4, which came against the Drifters back on June 16th. 1-0 to Andrew Ghana. 1-0 from Caicedo is lifted in the air, right side. Grady makes the catch and ends the inning. 4 straight retired for Caicedo. And the Black Bears coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning in a scoreless game.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Tonight's game is powered in part by Cowlitz PUD. Considering solar or energy-saving upgrades to your home, let Cowlitz PUD be your free resource for all your energy needs. Cowlitz PUD, your power. Your local Norpac paper mill has been providing customers with quality paper products for more than 37 years. Check out our copy paper on your next Costco trip. Supporting a local business as we strive to do for you. When traveling Spirit Lake Highway, stop by Drew's Grocery for the food, beverages, and now serving Chevron gas you're looking for. See the weekly ad at familyfoodstores.com/Tootle and find Drew's Grocery and Service on Facebook. The grocery store has been a staple of the Tootle and Silver Lake communities for nearly 85 years, serving as one of the last stops for visitors heading east to Mount St. Helens. Keaton Grady steps in to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning. No score so far between the Drifters and the Black Bears. Not even a hit yet from either team. Keaton Grady fouls off the first pitch. He's down in the count 0-1. Grady's 0 for 1 with the ground out to second tonight. Grady at a Dallas Baptist University, joined by 4 other Patriot teammates. He watches a 1-0 changeup sail in for ball 1. Grady's Patriots won the Conference USA tournament this past season. And the 1-1 pitch got a piece of Grady. There's the second base runner for the Black Bears. And the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 4th is on base. Back-to-back innings that Starr has issued a free pass. Grady's on base for Jonathan Mendez. The first pitch to the Gaucho. Taken downstairs for ball one. Bouncing to Cooper Jones. Grady's at first base. Bottom of the fourth inning. Nobody out. 1-0 to Mendez. And Grady diving back safely. The only previous Black Bears base runner was Shea Bowen, and he stole second. The 1-0 from Starr. There goes Brady. Hit and run. Lifted into left field. Cooper makes the catch. The throw from left. Not in time. Sliding back into first, and Woodcook slaps a tag on Grady to see if he overslides the base. Keeps his finger on the bag. One away. Mendez flies out to left field. Speaking of Shea Bowen, here he is. He reached in his first plate appearance with a walk. He was stranded at third base. The first pitch to Bowen. Fastball taken for strike one. On deck is Andy Allenson. 0-1 to Bowen. The Black Bears failed to execute the hit and run. Oh and 1 to Bowen. Fly to the left side, ricocheting off the net. Protective netting above the bleachers on the right side, behind home plate, and the bleachers just beyond the Drifters' dugout on the third base side of the ballpark. 0-2. Breaking ball misses downstairs for ball one. And I think I see some rain falling on the field. It's hard to tell, but an indicator for both teams. Players in the dugout have their hoodies on. Bowen going back to the dugout. He strikes out for out number 2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Second strikeout for Starr. Bowen chasing a pitch up and out of the zone. Due down for Andy Allenson. The first offering is low for ball one. Bottom of the fourth inning. 2 outs. The 1-0 from Starr. The two-seamer. Fastball in there for strike one. 1-1 to Allenson. Another pickoff attempt over to first base. Fans, a reminder that Kids Free Sunday will be in effect for tomorrow's game, the series finale. Kids 12 and under get in free with the purchase of an adult ticket from their parents. Grady takes off. What a jump he had. He takes second with ease. A stolen base for Grady. And the Black Bears have a runner in scoring position. Two and 1 to Allenson. The pitch is bounced to first, played off the hop. Woodcook steps on first. Inning over, and the Black Bears work. The Black Bears strand a runner on second. Starr works around a leadoff hit by pitch. No score, and this pitching duel continues here at Longview.
Today's game just a little easy, just something fun for the kids.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Let's take a look at some of the action going on around the West Coast League tonight. No score between the Apple Sox and Bells up in Bellingham in the top of the 4th inning. Also in the top of the 4th, the North Paws lead the Sweets 1-0 in Kamloops. The Pickles lead in the Raptors 3-2 in Ridgefield. No score in the top of the 3rd from the Pippins and the Falcons. Leading off in the top of the 5th inning for Springfield is Garrett Cooper. Cooper takes the first offering low and away for ball 1. The Drifters left fielder popped out to third base in his first plate appearance in the 2nd. And the rain coming down. Caicedo wants a new baseball. We'll see how much of a factor this rain plays for both teams. The 1-0 fouled off to the left side. A ball and a strike to Cooper. Cooper knows this field all too well. The rising sophomore just finished his freshman year at Lower Columbia College. His home field, David Story Field. He's down in the count, 1-2 to Caicedo. Caicedo out for his 5th inning of work. Cooper from Bremerton, Washington, and Central Kitsap High School. Caicedo's 1-2. Off the plate for ball 2. Cooper hit 175 this past season for the Red Devils. His favorite athlete is Ken Griffey Jr. Typical for a Pacific Northwest kid as this ball sent out to left center field. Schlegel on the run, drifting over to his right to make the catch. Schlegel had a good break into the gap. He was there and just had to move with it to his right. 1 away in the top of the 5th inning. That brings up the catcher, Cooper Jones. 1-0 to Jones. Jones, a fellow sophomore from Pasco, Washington. The 1-0. Check swing, foul ball. Over the netting. Strike 1. Jones from Richland High School. One and some fireworks going on just beyond the parameters here at David Story Field. 1-2 to Jones. One out in the top of the 5th inning. The 1-2 fouled off again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jones did not play from June 2nd to June 27th. A 25-day layover. The 1-2. Fly to right center field. Schlegel on his horse. He's called off by Navarez. The Drifters going gap to gap in the top of the 5th inning. The Black Bears are making plays in the outfield. We haven't seen many fly balls. In fact, these are the first fly balls to the outfield that we've seen all day for the Drifters. Majority of strikeouts and groundouts so far for Caicedo. 1-0 to Andy Miller. Or 1-0 to Cooper Mullins, excuse me. Cooper Jones led off this inning, or Garrett Cooper led off this inning. Cooper Jones hit second, and Cooper Mullins hit third as this ball is lifted into left field. Backing up is Bowen. A trio of flyouts for the Drifters in the top of the 5th inning. We're halfway home in a pitcher's deal between the Drifters and the Black Bears.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call.
Caden Starr back out to work in his 5th inning of work. The starter for Springfield has been excellent. Rock solid so far. He has no-hit the Black Bears and given up 2 free passes. Gave up a walk in the 2nd and a hit by pitch in the 4th. Can Jaron Navarez break up his hot streak and bounce him off his game? The first pitch is low for ball 1. Navarez is 0 for 1 with a pop out to short. Navarez is currently looking for a home next year. He just finished up 2 seasons at Iowa Western Community College. The fastball paints the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Navarez from San Ramon, California. Graduated from San Ramon Valley High School in 2022. The 1-1 inside for ball 2. And fireworks going off beyond the center field. Beyond the center field fences. In the distance, fouled back. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Navarez has not recorded a hit in the past 3 games he's played in. A good time to get the Black Bears going. He watches the breaking ball get away from Jones. 3-2 to Navarez. Looking in his star. He's only given up 1 walk. Fouled off the edge of the bleachers. Some fans in the bleachers had their glove out, attempting to catch that foul ball. Always a good necessity to keep on you when you go to the ballpark. 3-2 now to Navarez. Ball 4. Navarez, he's on base. And for the 3rd time in 4 innings, the Black Bears have their leadoff hitter aboard. Bowen led off with a walk in the 2nd, and Grady was hit to lead off the 4th inning. And here's Ren Cecil. Ren Cecil squaring a bunt. Navarez steals, high throw, and he steps off the bag, and Miller is right there to tag him out. How unfortunate for the Black Bears. Navarez stole second, ran right through, and overstepped, and a heads-up play by Miller, keeping that tag on him. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. One and 1 to Cecil. Fastball dotted up the inside part of the plate for strike 2. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. Starr looking in, kicking and dealing. Tapping the breaking ball foul is Cecil. Still 1-2 to Ren Cecil. The 1-2, another breaking ball, fouled off. Starr looking in. Here comes another 1-2. Outside for ball 2. Starr hit a strut off the mound like he just struck Cecil out. 2-2 now. The pitch from Starr is low for ball 3. On deck is Will Anderson. Three balls and 2 strikes. Lightly grounded to Maris. Across the diamond for out number 2. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. And the first baseman, Will Anderson from Gilroy, California, steps in for the 2nd time. Anderson popped out to shorten his first trip. The first pitch from Starr is lifted to left, hit well. Cooper on the track, working around and making the catch just in front of the Springfield bullpen. And a good run. Anderson sent that ball just staying in the yard. And the pitcher's duel continues. No hits and no runs as we enter the 6th inning. You're watching Black Bears Baseball on YouTube.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are
Heritage Bank has been building lasting relationships and serving our communities for over 95 years. Stop by your local branch or visit heritagebanknw.com to learn about banking solutions tailored to your unique needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Do you like free food? If you order through the McDonald's app, you earn points towards free sandwiches and more. Plus, they have daily deals to help you save. You can even complete your order using the app and skip the drive-thru line by using the curbside option. I'm loving it. Your locally owned McDonald's of Longview and Woodland are hiring with competitive wages. Once employed with McDonald's, you'll have the opportunity to receive scholarship money towards your college education with their Archways to Opportunity program. Simply text the word APPLY to 38,000, and we hope to have you join our friendly teams. No hits, no runs, no errors, a clean game, and excellent pitching so far from Caden Starr of the Drifters and Colin Caicedo of the Black Bears. Caicedo back out on the mound. He's making his 4th start of the summer. He has 6 Ks so far. 5 Ks, excuse me. Look at searching for that 6th. He'll face Andy Miller first, followed by Elijah Maris and Gage Bruce. Squaring to bunt and pulling back and taking ball 1. 1-0 to Miller. Miller, a two-way player for Lane County Community College. 2-0. Miller spent his freshman year at Seattle University before transferring to Lane. Caicedo down in the count, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Whiffing through the breaking ball is Miller. 2 balls and a strike. Miller's the only base runner given up by Caicedo is a walk back in the 3rd inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Miller. No score in this 6th inning. The 2-2 from Caicedo bounced foul into the Springfield dugout. The temperature is dipping here at David Story Field. The wind slightly blowing. You could see the flag just beyond the scoreboard in left center field, lightly waving in the wind. And a stinger. Miller tipped it off his foot. Walking down. Trying to walk it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller shakes it off, and he's back in the box. The 2-2. Breaking ball bounced over the mound. Fielded by Mendez. Throws from behind second. Over to first. Nice stretch by Anderson. 1 away in the top of the 6th inning. Nice play by Mendez. Nice stretch by Anderson. Teamwork getting the first out of this inning. And with that out, Caicedo has retired the past 7 batters he's faced. 1-0 to Elijah Maris. Maris in the 9 spot for Springfield. On the ground, sliding stop to his feet. Cecil, wide throw, and there's the first hit of the game for the Drifters. Would have been a phenomenal play from Cecil at third base, diving. He had his momentum working in his favor, moving towards the base, but not in time. Maris hustles it out, and there's the first hit of the ball game. And a runner on first for Gage Bruce as the lineup turns back over for Springfield. First pitch to Bruce, trying to drop a bunt down up the first base line. Fielded Anderson sliding away, and he's off the bag, tagging him in foul territory. And masterful slide from Bruce, catching the Black Bears by surprise. Heads up play, and back-to-back singles. An infield single and a bunt. And there's 2 runners on and 1 out for the Drifters. For the top of their lineup, here's Eli Kennel. What a slide from Bruce. Catching Anderson by surprise. Caicedo looks to second. The first pitch is outside to Kennel. Kennel from Monmouth, Oregon. Traveled north to play his college ball. Spent the past season at Washington State, dropping another bunt down, sniffed out. Cecil, wide throw, running into Kennel, and that will bring in a run. And the second run in Bruce holding at third base, but Maris scores. Kennel moves up to second base, and the Drifters take a 1-0 lead in the top of the 6th inning. Back-to-back bunts. Cecil wasn't ready for it. He threw on the run, an errant throw took Anderson into kennel. And there's the first error of the game for the Black Bears. And there's runners at second and third with 1 out. And a balk on Caicedo. That makes it 2-0 Drifters. And Kennett, he'll go out to speak with Caicedo. And the Drifters finally break through with back-to-back 1-out singles, an infield single from Maris, a bunt single from Bruce, a bunt from Kennel, reaching on the air, and a walk to bring in another run. And now Kennel's at third base. Oh, 0-1 to Woodcook. Woodcook with 12 RBIs in the summer, leading the Drifters in average and hits on the year. And the infield comes in. Swing and a miss. The balk pitch was wiped off, so now it's 0-1. Drifters lead 2-0. 1 on, 1 out. Runner at third, getting away from Kennett. Here comes Kennel. Kennett couldn't find it. Springfield leads 3-0. And it's unraveling a bit for the Black Bears in the top of the 6th inning. Kennel scoring on the pass ball. The Black Bears trail 3-0. And still only 1 out in this top of the 6th inning. 1-1 to Woodcook. Here's the 1-1 from Caicedo. Fouled off 1-2. Woodcook is the 5th Drifter to hit this inning. This could be the final inning for Caicedo. Outside, ball 2. And the umpire takes it himself. 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. Fielded Mendez over to first, and they got him by a half step. 2 down now in the top of the 6th inning. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Andrew Ghana. Andrew Ghana is 0 for 2 so far. And that will do it for Caicedo. Caicedo exits the game after 5 2/3 innings of work, 2 strikeouts, or excuse me, 5 strikeouts, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. And that does it. The new reliever coming in, I believe it's Calvin Prosky at UC Santa Barbara. Waiting for a number confirmation. Calvin Prosky on the pitch for the Black Bears. Five strikeouts, 1 walk.
New pitcher for the Black Bears from the University of California, Santa Barbara, number 15, Calvin Prosky.
2 hits given up, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Let's meet the new pitcher, Calvin Prosky. Prosky from the Chicagoland area, from Oak Park, Illinois. 6'3", 190 pounds. He's on to make his 3rd appearance of the summer. Prosky, a part of the Gauchos regional team, 14th nationally ranked team in the Division I tournament this past season. Prosky, his teammate Jonathan Mendez playing shortstop. Also joins Rowan Kelly. A.J. Crodel pitched in Corvallis this past weekend. Broski joined the team about a week ago, Saturday before the Black Bears Game 2 win over the Pippins. During that series, Broski from Oak Park River High School made 5 appearances in 2024 for the Gauchos. Broski, 6'5" righty, big lengthy frame. But the Black Bears trail 3-0. All 3 runs have come in this top of the 6th inning. Andrew Ghana is waiting on deck. This inning started with a ground out to shortstop. Elijah Maris reached on an infield single. Bruce dropped the bunt down. Then things got out of hand when Kennel dropped the bunt down. Cecil threw on the run. The throw took Anderson into Kennel's lane, allowing a run to come in and put runners on second and third, then a walk, and then a pass ball. All 3 runs have come in this inning. Broski is coming in to get the Black Bears back to the plate. 1-0 to Andrew Ghana. Ghana is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Popped up and out of play. Ghana from Cal State Northridge. Broski from UC Santa Barbara. The 1-1 is inside for ball 2. Ghana, a two-way player, the outfielder, and right-handed pitcher. The 2-1 from Broski. Bounced to third. Fielded by Cecil. It's off his glove, and the inning will continue. Cecil was working to his left and right off the edge of his glove. Second error on Cecil this inning.
Number 30, Aaron Cooper.
Two outs in the top of the 6th inning, and that brings up Garrett Cooper. Cooper hitting in his home college ballpark. Taking strike 1. Cooper, 6'2", 205-pound lefty from Bremerton, Washington. Looking in, Broski's 0-1. Is hit well into the left center field gap, running on is Schlegel, making the catch and ending the inning. But the Drifters add 3 on 2 hits and 2 errors from the Black Bears on the top of the 6th. They bounced Caicedo from the game. The Black Bears have work to do, down 3.
Are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com. Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard.
J.J. Kennett leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for Cowlitz. Taking ball 1 upstairs. Caden Starr back on the mound for his 6th inning of work. He returns to the mound with some run support. The Drifters added 3 runs in the top of the 6th inning. They lead it 3-zip. The Drifters turned 2 errors into 2 runs and 2 hits. On hits, all their hits did not leave the infield. Up and in for ball 3. Bouncing the starter from the game. Productive top of the 6th inning, but it's the Black Bears' turn right now. 3-0 to J.J. Kennett. Fastball called strike. 3-1 now. The rain appears to be holding off. It started raining, now it's off. It's been raining intermittently throughout this game. 3-1 to Kennett. Kennett at a Dallas Baptist. Committed to Baylor University. And he draws a leadoff walk. Kennett's aboard, and that turns the lineup back over to the top. Here's Dylan Schlegel stepping in.
Black Bears are back to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Schlegel's 0 for 2 so far. Schlegel's flown out and struck out. Trying to drop a bunt down. Can't pull back in time. Called strike 1. The ball was low and in. Or the first pitch would have been ball 1. But Schlegel couldn't pull the bat back. 0-1 now. Kennett taking his lead. The 0-1 from Starr. Bounce to third. Off the glove of Maris. Nobody's there. Everyone's safe. And the ball finally starts to bounce the Black Bears' way. Off the glove of a diving Maris. And Kennett at second and Schlegel's at first base. The first error of the game on Springfield. That brings up Keaton Grady. Grady fouling off the first pitch. 0-1 to Grady. Grady was hit by a pitch in his last trip and stole second. Starr looking to Kennett at second base before throwing ball 1. One and 1 to Grady. Grady has 10 hits so far in the summer. Left field, drifting out of play. 1-2 to Grady. Kennett, Schlegel, and Grady, all members of the 2024 Dallas Baptist roster. Kennett transferred to Baylor. He hit the portal after the season concluded. Those guys living together. Keaton Grady said they all have a good relationship. They all do everything together, work out, go out to eat. Living in the same host family. Starr, fake throw to second base. Starr can fake throw without balking. But if he did not fake throw, then there would be a balk. It's an interesting rule, interesting nuance of the baseball balk. Swinging and missing is Grady, and that's a big first out for Starr. A tough first out for the Black Bears, but only one away. Here is Jonathan Mendez. Mendez is 0 for 2. Mendez is a guy who's due for a hit. The breaking ball could not be corralled initially by Jones. 1-0 to Mendez. Mendez is 1 for 12 to start the summer. The 1-0 broke his bat off the glove. This will roll to second base, flip in a second. Mendez didn't run out of the box, and he pays for it. In a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. In an inning that started promising, ends abruptly on a broken bat double play. At the end of 6, Springfield leads Cowlitz 3-0.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, base.
Arbor Food Service is a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Arbor's dedicated to supporting the local entrepreneurs that provide...
Calvin Prosky beginning his first full inning of work. Welcome back to David Story Field. The hometown Black Bears trail the Drifters 3-0. This was a 0-0 game going into the top of the 6th inning. Springfield breaks through with 3 consecutive hitters reaching safely. Elijah Maris broke the seal. He reached on an infield single, and then Gage Bruce dropped a bunt down the first baseline with a Houdini sliding out of the way of the first baseman Anderson tagging him. Kennel also dropped a bunt down, a tough play for Cecil, inducing an errant throw, bringing in a run. And then a balk drove in another run. And then the pass ball brought in the 3rd run. That's your score right now, 3-0. And then the Black Bears had runners on 1st and 2nd. The Black Bears put runners on 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Grady struck out, and then Mendez grounded into a double play. But the Black Bears got their first hit of the game in the last inning. Taking strike 1 is Cooper Jones. Jones fouls it off. 0-2. Jones is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Jones from Washington State. The 0-2 from Prosky. Breaking ball low for ball 1. Cooper Jones went 1 for 1 and scored a run against Yakima Valley on June 2nd, then didn't play till June 27th at Walla Walla. This one over into right field. Did Navarez hold on? No, he did not. Out of our vantage point, would have been a sensational play from Navarez. And Jones stays alive. Jones was named to the All-Mid-Columbia Conference second team, and he reached the quarterfinals of the 4A state tournament as a senior. The 1-2 from Prosky just gets a hold of that curveball. 1-2 in the top of the 7th inning. The Drifters have had the Black Bears number. I can't exactly put my finger on it, but the Black Bears trailed the season series 4-0 as Jones strikes out swinging. First strikeout for Prosky. But whether it's a matchup or mental, the Drifters lead the season series 4-0. They swept the series in Springfield. They took game one, which was close until the late stages. Remember, it was a 1-1 game. And then Kedron Kinsey gave the Drifters the lead with a 2-run double in the 7th, and then another 2-run double in the 9th. 1-0 to Cooper Mullins. And this is after the Black Bears had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th inning. But the Black Bears just couldn't bring him in. One and two to Mullins. Mullins, a returner to the Drifters. He played 36 games for Springfield in 2023. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Prosky. 2 down in the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting for the Drifters, the shortstop, number 5, Andy Miller.
Here's Andy Miller. The shortstop watches ball one. Miller is 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0 from Prosky. Breaking ball is skied in the air, shallow right field. Running in is Navarez, making the catch and ending the inning. A 1-2-3, top of the 7th inning. A couple of strikeouts for Prosky, and it's stretch time here in Cowlitz. The Black Bears behind 3-0.
Baseball. Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Off the bottom of the 7th for the Black Bears, the left fielder, number 37.
Welcome back to Cowlitz. Bottom of the 7th inning. The Black Bears trail the Drifters 3-0. And a new Drifters pitcher on the mound, Tyler Manio from Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Lubbock Christian University, on the mound to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning. He has 8 appearances under his belt, 10 1/3 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts and 10 walks, and a 4.35 ERA. The stat that sticks out to me, the strikeouts and walks. The key for him is to control and command. The first pitch is outside to his Lubbock Christian teammate, Shea Bowen. Low for ball 2. Manio made 8 appearances in 2023 for the Chaparrals and 6 appearances in 2024. The 2-0 to Bowen. 3-0. This is a friendly matchup for Bowen. These guys know each other. These guys played with each other for the Shaps. A dream season for Lubbock Christian, the #1 seed in the South Central region in the D2 tournament. A game away from the World Series. They fell to Angelo State. He finds the zone there on 3-0, moving the count to 3-1 against Bowen. Bowen is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. The 3-1 from Magno, big swing and a miss on the breaking ball. A noticeable velocity change from Magno. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Magno wins this battle against his teammate. One down in the bottom of the 7th inning. And that brings up the DH, Andy Allenson. Allenson is 0 for 2 with back-to-back ground outs to short. One to know to Allenson. Allenson, the Black Bears DH tonight. Manuel's 1-0 is swung on and missed. The home plate umpire Artini says it was tipped. 1-1. Allenson 6'5", 215 pounds. The 1-1. Spitting on the breaking ball for ball 2. Allenson, the catcher and first baseman. The 2-1. Curveball is skied left field. Maris chasing it hard, crashing into the wall, and making a sensational play. Absorbing a hit. And that's something the hometown crowd, they'll cheer for that. That was a nice play by Maris, putting his body on the line. Even though it goes against your team, that was a nice play from Maris. 2 down for Jaron Navarez. Maris may feel that tomorrow morning. 1-0 to Navarez. The California natives 0 for 1 with the walk tonight. The 1-0. 1-0 curveball finds the zone for strike 1. 1-1 to Navarez. Curveball fouled off. Back-to-back breaking balls from Magno. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Springfield leads Cowlitz 3-0. The 1-2's fouled off. One and 2. Navarez is still fighting up there. Navarez committed to San Diego State in high school. He spent his freshman year there. He transferred to Iowa Western Community College last year. Still fighting. Still 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Ren Cecil is on deck. The 1-2 from Magno. Taken for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Navarez. 2 outs, nobody's on. Bowen struck out and Allenson flew out to third baseman. And now Navarez strikes out.
After 7, your score, Springfield 3.
At the end of 7, Springfield leads Cowlitz 3-0.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung. And that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, training your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Swing and a miss, 0-1 to Elijah Maris. Welcome back to David Story Field. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. Cowlitz trails the Drifters 3-0. The Drifters scored all of their runs in the top of the 6th inning off 2 runs and 2 Cowlitz errors. Maris fouled off the 0-1 pitch. He's behind in the count, 0-2. Maris from the southeast, native of Atlanta, Georgia, plays up here in the Pacific Northwest at Linfield in Oregon. He takes ball 1. Maris at .387 this past season for Linfield with 13 doubles, 7 homers. A hit past the diving Schlegel. How about another double? He gets back in safely to second. There's his second double of the summer. Maris had 13 of those in the 2024 season for Linfield. And he gets the Drifters in business in the top of the 8th inning. First extra base hit for Springfield tonight. And back to the top of the order, here is Gage Bruce. Bruce is 1 for 3. He bunted for a single in the 6th and came around to score. Squaring to bunt. He takes strike 1. A tough pitch to bunt from Prosky, low in the zone. With some movement on it, 0-1. The 0-1, another strike low in the zone. Prosky showing good control right now. He's not serving up tough pitches to hit after the leadoff double to Maris. He's looking at Maris right now. They lock eyes. The 0-2, punched to right field. Fair ball. That'll roll off the sidewall. Navarez throws it in from the corner. Maris is in to score. Going to third is Bruce, and he's thrown out. It will be scored as an RBI double. Bruce got greedy, trying to stretch it. He's thrown out at third base. A nice relay throw from Navarez and Grady. 9-4-5 put out. But an RBI double, and that extends the lead to 4-0 for the Drifters. So the leadoff double comes around to score. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Drifters. On the ground and through a hole into right field. And Kennel with his first hit of the game. He reached on an error in the 6th. Could have gone either way. It was a tough play. First Cecil going back to his bunt in the 6th inning. But he came around to score on the pass ball.
For the Drifters, the first baseman, number 12, Dane Woodcook.
And the Drifters with back-to-back-to-back hits to open up the top of the 8th inning. Here's Dane Woodcook dropping a bunt down with some spin on it. Rolling foul. A lot of backspin on that baseball. You could see it from the booth. Taking a Black Bears roll. Going foul. If that ball would have stayed fair, it would have been the 4th consecutive hit for Springfield to start the 8th inning. 0-1 to Woodcook. Woodcook is 0 for 3, but has been red hot from the plate in the first half of this West Coast League season. Woodcook hitting .382 throughout his first 28 games. 1-1 to Woodcook. Woodcook out of New Mexico State, originally from Eugene, Oregon. Playing close to home for the Drifters. Graduated from Willamette High School. The 1-1. Taken off is Kennel. Dig out is Kennett. The throw. Not in time. Nice job by Kennel staying on the bag. That takes the double play out of order. 2-1 now to Woodcook. Kennel's at second base. Prosky keeping an eye on him. The 2-1 swung on and missed by Woodcook. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fans, make sure to tune into tomorrow's game. First pitch coming up at 1:05, the series finale, and the last time the Drifters and the Black Bears will meet in the 2024 regular season. The 2-2 breaking ball misses outside for ball 3. It's a full count to Woodcook. On deck is Andrew Ghana. 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. The Black Bears trail the Drifters 4-0. The 3-2. Low for ball 4. Woodcook reaches on a walk, and that brings up Andrew Ghana.
Now batting for the Drifters, the designated hitter, number 10, Andrew Ghana.
Andrew Ghana stepping in with a runner on first and second base. Runners, excuse me. Andrew Ghana, he's 0 for 3 so far. He reached on the second error of the 6th inning by the Black Bears. Lifting the first pitch. Right side of the infield, backing up Anderson, making the catch on the foul side of the line for out number 2. Two down. Now here's Garrett Cooper.
Number 30, Garrett Cooper.
Ghana popped out to first. Here's Garrett Cooper. Cooper put a good swing in a ball on his last trip. It flew out to center. Schlegel made the catch in the left center field gap. The first pitch is rolled over to first base. Anderson takes it himself. He ends the inning. But a leadoff double off the bat of Elijah Maris comes around to score. And the Drifters lead 4-0 late in this game.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball is brought to you by Three Rivers Eye Care. Give them a call for all your eye care needs at 360-414-8000. Proud to be a longtime sponsor of your Cowlitz Black Bears. And by Vernie's Pizza, a local staple and proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Vernie's Pizza is happy providing great pizza to great baseball fans. Come in or call ahead at 360-578-9561. And we enter the bottom of the 8th inning. Ren Cecil leads it off for Cowlitz, followed by Will Anderson and J.J. Kennett. Each of those three Black Bears hitters in search of their first hit of the ball game. The Black Bears only have one hit so far. The Black Bears trail 4-0 with 6 outs to go. Tyler Magno back on the mound. He might have got that first pitch strike call, but Cooper Jones couldn't squeeze the slider. 1-0 to Ren Cecil. Cecil is 0 for 2 so far. The 1-0, another breaking ball, missing up and in. 2-0 now. And a congrats to Cecil. Made his commitment to further his career and play at Western Oregon. 3-0 now. Cecil played the first 2 years of his college career right here at Lower Columbia College and David Story Field. Cecil, a native of Vancouver, playing not too far from home, but he'll be able to stay and continue his career here in the Pacific Northwest. He draws a 4-pitch leadoff walk in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that will play. You got to start somewhere if you're the Black Bears, and that gets a mound visit out of interim head coach Rocco Ferrari. Ferrari calls his Drifters infielders to meet him on the mound. Cecil's on first. Will Anderson, he's up next. And that will do it for Tyler Magno. Tyler Magno is relieved after an inning plus of work. We'll step aside. We'll be back in a moment and meet this new Drifters reliever when we come back. The Black Bears have no outs in the bottom of the 8th inning and a runner on, and Will Anderson at the plate when we return.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather Guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
On the mound to pitch for the Drifters is Ethan Paulson, the 6'3", 210-pound righty from Encinitas, California, and Bushnell University, is making his second appearance of the summer. He last pitched 6 days ago in the 7-4 loss to Corvallis. He threw a scoreless inning, a strikeout, and a walk, and a double play. 1-1 to Will Anderson. Anderson's 0 for 2 tonight. 6 outs to go for the Black Bears. They trail 4-0. Ren Cecil got this inning started on the right foot, drawing a leadoff walk. 7, 8, 9. Due up for the Black Bears. Anderson in the 8 hole for Cowlitz. On deck is J.J. Kennett. 1-2. Paulson's pitch lined on the ground. One hop, airmailed into left field. Cecil didn't see it for a moment. He'll stay at second. But the Drifters will only get 1 out. And the Black Bears will take that in what could have been a double play. The Drifters don't get the force out, and essentially a sacrifice for Anderson. Anderson hit it hard, but right at the first baseman, Woodcook. And now a runner at second, 1 out for J.J. Kennett. The first pitch to Kennett is taken for strike 1. Kennett is 0 for 1 with the ground out and a walk tonight. Kennett from Missouri City, Texas, near Houston. The 0-1 is fouled off. Kennett spent his freshman year at Dallas Baptist. He hit the transfer portal after the season ended and recently committed to Baylor. So he'll continue. He'll stay along I-35. He'll be taking his talents to Waco next year. The 0-2 fouled off again. A good get for the Bears. Kennett, a top 10 ranked catcher out of high school in the state of Texas in 2023 by perfect game. Texas, a hotbed for baseball talent. Kennett will get his shot for the Bears. Bounces the 0-2 over the mound. Fielded by Miller. Played off the hop. Thrown over and retired for out number 2. But Cecil moves over to third base.
Back to the 7th lineup with center fielder number 36.
And at the very least, the Black Bears got Cecil over to third. Now you're at a moment for Cowlitz. You really want Dylan Schlegel to be big right now, and he lifts it into right field. Mullins is called off by Bruce. He comes in to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The bottom of the 8th inning ends with the runners stranded at third base for the Black Bears. We're going to the 9th. The Black Bears trail the Drifters 4-0.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Alex Buchanan into the game to pitch for the Black Bears. The 6'4 lefty from nearby Castle Rock, Washington, out of Ottawa University, making his 4th appearance tonight. He last pitched earlier this week in 2 innings of work at Corvallis. He gave up 2 hits, but worked through 2 scoreless innings and 9 batters faced. He'll face 6, 7, 8, Cooper Jones, Cooper Mullins, and Andy Miller in the top of the 9th inning.
The top of the 9th. For the Drifters, the catcher, number 15, Cooper Jones.
Buchanan did not pitch in the 2024 season. He redshirted at Ottawa and Kansas. He appeared in 10 games in 2022 for Clackamas Community College. Cooper Jones, the catcher, is 0 for 3 tonight. The first pitch is skied in the air to center field. Drifting back is Schlegel. He's under it to make the catch for out number 1. And the flyout brings up Cooper Mullins. Cooper Jones, Cooper Mullins, and Andy Miller. Mullins can't get the donut off of his bat. He's working on it harder, and he takes a new bat. He still can't get it, and he finally gets the donut weight off of his bat.
Kids, you are not allowed to climb the trees or on any of the buildings.
And you so,
Don't do that.
and we heard the Drifters teammates heckling him a little bit. Couldn't get the donut off. He eventually gets the weight off, and the players put the donut on there to make the bat feel lighter when they finally do go up to the plate. I personally never used it in my career, maybe when I was younger, but some guys keep it going. In this case, Mullins, 1-0 to Mullins. Mullins is 0 for 3 tonight. The 1-0 is inside for ball 2. Mullins comes into tonight hitting .357, 5 for his first 14 at-bats. That average may take a hit. He will take a hit. He's 0 for 3 so far. Swings at ball 3. 2 balls and a strike. Mullins hit .211 in 26 games this past season for the Wolverines. He started 1 game. He made 25 appearances off the bench for Michigan. The 2-1 from Buchanan is fouled back to the netting. Two and 2 to Mullins. Mullins adjusting his batting gloves. The Black Bears trail 4-0. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And an athletic tag by Kennett. Tagging Mullins out before he could run his way down to first base. First strikeout for Buchanan.
For the Drifters, the shortstop, number 5, Andy Miller.
And here is Andy Miller. He steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. Miller is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, ground out, and fly out. He swings and misses at the first offering. It's 0-1. Buchanan's 0-1 on the way. Lunged out and fouled out. 0-2 to Miller. Buchanan's 0-2. He looks in. He approves of the sign. The 0-2 to Miller. Grounded to third. Gloved Cecil. over to first, inning over. Let's go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Black Bears, trailing by 4.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
Attention Black Bears fans. After a 5-year hiatus, the West Coast League All-Star Game presented by Visit Bellingham is back and better than ever. Join us in Bellingham at Joe Martin Field on July 17th for an unforgettable night of big hits, epic catches, and non-stop excitement. The day will be jam-packed with family-friendly activities, including a fan fest and skills challenge. Get your tickets now at bellstickets.com. See you at the ballpark.
Bottom of the ninth inning, the Black Bears trail 4-0. Keaton Grady leads things off in the last chance for Cowlitz, sending a foul ball to the left field concourse right in front of the concession stand. 0-1 to Grady. Grady's 0 for 2 with a ground out, hit by pitch, and a strikeout. Grady was the second Black Bear to reach base tonight. There hasn't been many. He hit that not off his helmet, but he bounced it off of himself. 0-2. And you can appreciate the passion from the young fans. Getting a "Let's Go Black Bears" chant started from just beyond the Cowlitz dugout on the first base side. A lot of spirit in this ballpark. Still 3 outs to work with. Nice take by Grady. Ball 1. These kids are ready. Autograph session on the field after the game. The 1-2. Fouled back by Grady.
Right over here by the box. Congratulations on the ball.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the ninth inning. Springfield scored 3 runs in the 6th and 1 run in the 8th. The 1-2. Curveball low for ball 2. Grady, followed by Jonathan Mendez and Shea Bowen. The Black Bears have 1 hit. Outside, 3-2. Ethan Paulson on the mound, looking to get the hold. 3-2, the pitch to Grady, swung on and missed. Grady chased a pitch up and out of the zone. 1 out in the bottom of the ninth inning. First strikeout for Paulson. Mendez steps in with 1 out in the ninth inning, swinging and missing at the first pitch. Mendez is 0 for 3. Taking the breaking ball outside. A ball and a strike to Mendez. Mendez is a couple of ground outs and a fly out thus far. The 1-1 from Paulson. Oh, fouled off the butt of his bat. And it's been that kind of run for Mendez. These past handful of games, that's just the way things have gone. The ball has not bounced his way. A long summer ahead. Mendez had a brilliant debut. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Mendez strikes out. And the last call for the Black Bears, with Shea Bowen coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Black Bears, on the fielder, number 37, Shea Bowen.
Down to their final out. Shea Bowen has struck out twice tonight. He sends this one on the ground, a couple hops to Miller, over to first, and that will do it. And the Springfield Drifters come in to Cowlitz and take the first 2 games, and with the win tomorrow, the Drifters will sweep the Black Bears. They're a win away from sweeping the Black Bears. Cowlitz, it'll be up to the Black Bears to not let that happen. First pitch coming up at 1:05 on their home turf. I'll have the call for you. But another disappointing night. The Black Bears with 1 hit tonight. Final score, the Black Bears fall 4-0. For Derek Lunn, Gus Fring, the entire Black Bears organization, we thank you for tuning in. I'm Jack Connolly saying so long from Cowlitz. We'll have series finale coverage tomorrow beginning around 1 o'clock Pacific time. The Black Bears will be off on Monday, so make sure to come out and support your team. One last call from Cowlitz. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jack Connolly saying so long from David Story Field.
Once again, got another ball game tomorrow. First pitch, 1:05 p.m.